So in the spirit of partnership, Dr. Tedros, it's clear that the world's youngest population now cannot depend on loans and grants to sustain the kind of innovation aspirations.
Hello people, welcome back to our channel. It's always your girl Pleasure bringing you political news in our channel Ghanatube. And as a constant reminder that this is actually a better place to get all your Ghana news, trending news, and what is actually happening in Ghana, following all the actions that our president has actually been taking to make sure that Ghana becomes the best as he has always promised. Don't forget the accountability and all the vices, all the implementations that President John Mahama and the ministers are actually doing already. Please.
They have. So we have to forge partnerships. At WHO that you lead, and health has been the largest, the most dependent on global aid. How do you, what's your vision, and what do you see from the helicopter view where you sit that we should be doing to forge the kind of partnerships necessary to make this reset work? Because it certainly cannot be business as usual.
Yeah, thank you. I think my two fellow panelists have said many of the key things. Even when you talk about partnership, I don't think it will be seen from the angles that the minister had said, and also what Winnie said. I think the current times we're in, difficult times, probably painful as well, because as you know, in WHO many were interested to know how we're doing. The difficult process we're passing through, and big part very, very painful, because when I say painful, we're sending off our colleagues who have been working very hard under serious stress during COVID, and now they don't deserve this. So that pains me. But at the same time, we see that during these difficult times there is opportunity to reset the organization, and opportunity to change. So the partnership should also be shaped by new thinking. But something that has to be at the center, whether it's partnership or other things, is what our continent needs. It's a mindset issue. I really enjoyed the video earlier. It's about mindset. I think we need to have a can-do attitude. We need to have an attitude of self-reliance. To be honest, it's time to reflect. Meaning, we have our own problems, especially the mindset of aid dependency. Cleaning is from inside out, right? Before you talk about partnership, I think internally we need to clean what's wrong. So one is the aid dependency mindset that has to change. But at the same time, then when you come to the partnership, our partners should also change their mindset. When, for instance, we say Africa doesn't need charity, it needs fair terms, then our partners should have a mindset of creating the right terms. I think my sister Ngozi can say more on this, whether it's trade or investment or whatever. I think the right terms will be very important. So for whatever we want to achieve, we aspire to achieve, or for the partnership to succeed, I think what is important is first the honest reflection ourselves and clean our problem, and second the change of mindset we expect also from partners, which is, as I said, we need the equal terms. Otherwise, I don't think we need the aid actually. For instance, there were some figures I was reading. Africa loses $90 billion in 2023 actually to illicit financing, while it gets $74 billion in aid. But in the illicit financing, you know what happens. It's two to tango. So there is a share of our own problem and a share of also other players. So I see a better future. To be honest, there is a challenge if we can use it properly. So, and I see many things going in the right direction. Many leaders I have met are saying exactly the same. It's time now. We need to have a mindset change. And the example that President Mahama gave us earlier is very important, the $300 million to cover the USAID funding gaps. And then the minister said we should focus on domestic resource mobilization, and there is the means. We were even discussing about it when I was in Accra last time. The immediate could be raising taxes on alcohol and tobacco, but the long term would be what President Mahama said, to strengthen the insurance system further, that we can mobilize resources. And then the second, from partners, I would give the best example was when Gordon Brown was Prime Minister and I was Minister of Health and I was a member of his committee. The mindset from partners' side, that he promised one plan, one budget, one report, and there was the same compact we signed then. And I remember the first compact signed in Ethiopia generated a lot of money. Not only that, it was in one basket, all donors using that one basket except one donor. Maybe you will guess who that would be. And the investment in strengthening the health systems, starting from primary health care, was from that one plan, one budget, one report. So leaders can do exactly like what Gordon Brown started some years ago. The reason I'm bringing this as an example, though, is if you talk about partnership, then the other side can help. And instead of giving aid, which could be giving fish today, but the support that comes is used in capacity building, which is exactly the same principle we have agreed when the compact was signed. I think with this, we have a better future. But the key for me is ready to confront our own problems, and are we really serious when we talk about self-reliance, and are we really to act? The word is, everybody says it, but are we ready to act and march forward? Thank you. And
well, thank you so much on that very inspiring but hopeful note. Given that you all have very competing interests, we're going to draw the curtains on this lightning round of fire chat. Once again, a round of applause to Dr. Winnie, Dr. Tedros, and Honorable Minister of Health. We do have our President Obasanjo in our midst now, so we can bring our podium back.
Please do well to like, comment, and follow. Put on notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, Mike.